Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while. I'm sorry about that. I was a busy bee doing other stuff, but I'm back. I'm here and I'm very excited to start doing videos again for you guys. In this week's video, I want to talk about my 6-month no buying clothing challenge. I don't even know if I want to call it that way because it sounds a bit silly. I'm still figuring out the name, so let's go with that for now. So basically what I did was I was on a buying new clothes ban for the past 6 months. It's not quite 6 months. I think it's one week away from 6 months. So almost 6 months. And I did actually learn quite some interesting things along the way, which I wanted to share with you in this video. But before we get into this whole clothing ban, I want to quickly introduce myself for all of the people who don't know me. My name is Elina. I make YouTube videos about fashion, lifestyle and beauty, sometimes a little bit of baking, but mostly fashion, lifestyle and beauty. I usually post videos on Friday and I think that's about it. So let's get right into the video. The first thing I noticed was if you have a good foundation and a very well curated wardrobe, you really don't feel the need to buy new clothes when you look at your wardrobe, basically. I'm not talking about if you go on Instagram and see all of these people wearing such nice clothes. I'm not talking about that because that definitely sets me off and just creates the desire to buy new clothes. But if I just concentrate on my wardrobe, I kind of really felt like I wasn't missing so many items, so I wasn't actually craving that many items. The second thing I noticed was quality matters so much. If you've seen my fashion content, you will know I talk a lot about good quality clothing, probably in every single one of my fashion videos. So why is good quality so important? Easy. If you have a small wardrobe, like for example I do, you will wear your clothes quite often. You will wear them on repeat, and there you can really tell if something is good quality, because if it's cheaply made, if the sewing isn't good, if the materials aren't good, you will notice wear and tear over the course of time. If you invest your money into better quality clothing pieces, the clothes will just wear way better, and that's exactly what happened during these past 6 months. All of my clothes still look amazing. You can't tell that I've been wearing them non-stop for 6 months, and I'm so happy about it. It's kind of like I've proven to myself that what I'm talking about in all of these other videos really is true, which I know it's true, but it's still nice to see my tips that I give people in action and to just see that quality really does matter. So secondly, quality is key. Thirdly, once I stopped consuming social media content about fashion, the urge to buy new clothes almost went away. Still, sometimes I did feel the urge to buy something new, but it really got a lot less once I stopped watching YouTube videos, once I stopped looking at fashion on Instagram or TikTok or whatever platform you're on. It just went away, and that was really a key thing for me. As soon as I noticed that, I completely stopped consuming fashion content, which is kind of sad because fashion is my hobby and I like to look at fashion, find out what's new, look at trends, see what the fashion world does. So it's kind of a bit sad, but at the same time, if you want to challenge yourself to not buy clothes for X amount of time, stop consuming social media fashion content. It's just so helpful, trust me. And I was quite surprised about how much of an effect this fashion detox had on me. On the other hand, I kind of started consuming fashion content again for maybe the past week because I am nearing the end of my 6-month clothing shopping ban, and I definitely noticed that the urge to buy new clothes, it's gone up so much. I just really want to buy something new, which I really didn't feel like that for such a long time, for so many months. And as soon as I started watching all of these wonderful YouTube haul videos, it came right back. So I think that's something I really want to keep in mind, because yes, it surprised me quite a lot how much I am actually influenced by social media. The fourth thing that I learned during these past 6 months is you will definitely know what kind of clothing items your wardrobe is still lacking. Not having the chance to buy new clothes really forces you to work with what you have, and you very quickly realize what you are missing and what you really need to buy, or you don't need to buy anything, but what would be smart to buy to optimize your wardrobe, basically. So for me, I've found that I am missing 4 or 5 clothing items, which now, after these 6 months, I'm gonna go out and buy them. And I can be very intentional about it, and I know exactly what I want, and that's amazing, because that again minimizes the chances that you go out and just impulse buy something, because now I really do have a very specific list in my mind and I know exactly what I want to get. So that's a huge benefit, in my opinion, if you want to be very intentional about what you're buying. So for me this summer, I want to get a short dress, I want to get a linen blouse, I want to get a pair of sandals, and I want to get a maxi skirt. So these are the 4 things that I really, really want to buy and that I know my wardrobe is missing. So I am hopefully going to do just that. And the final thing that I realized during this shopping ban that I did was I needed to find a different way to spark joy within myself. So shopping for me, or buying clothes for me, oftentimes I do it because I feel sad. So it's kind of my way to make myself happy, which is not great. It's not a healthy way to deal with feelings and to deal with mental problems. And I know that, and I realize that. And because I couldn't do it for the past 6 months, I couldn't, whenever I felt sad, I couldn't go out and just buy something because I said I wouldn't. I needed to find new ways to find joy, or to spark joy in myself. And I did. I started reading a lot more. I started baking a lot more. I went on walks. I just found things that uplifted me. And I'm very grateful for just learning this about myself, that there are so many things that can spark joy within me, that I don't need to go buy something. I mean, I'm not perfect. Some days I went out and bought a book. I will admit that I'm not perfect by any means, but I just think it was such an important learning for me. I don't need to buy clothes to feel happy, and I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not going to talk about it any further, but it was, for me personally, probably the most important thing that I learned in this time, and I'm very grateful that I did learn this about myself. Okay, so I think that was a bit rambly. I'm sorry. I hope you still enjoyed the video. Hello to everyone who's still here and listening to me babbling on about not buying clothes. I will be buying clothes now again, but I just thought this whole experience was very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you just in case someone wants to try something similar. So if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be very grateful. I hope you're gonna have a lovely week. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Goodbye.